Dude, does anybody see this enemy stuck in the wall? Oh, I can see it. Oh, it's funny. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? My name is SHAREfactory and welcome back to That's What Gamer. And today finally we get our hands on the Battlefield 1 beta. Now since kind of brand new, well, not really brand new to the Battlefield series, but like we all are new to Battlefield 1. Obviously I'm not going to be the best at this game. That's why I decided to include this little beginning, because if not, usually I would just cut this out. But just me trying to use this MG on the back of this car and failing, and then just getting picked off by someone who actually knows what the hell they're doing. But today basically we're gonna be playing a little bit of Rush on this beautiful map. I can't pronounce the name correctly. It's some type I'm not gonna try to pronounce it. Basically, that's some Egypt map. That's all I'm gonna say. But nevertheless, what basically this map is just a 22-9 gameplay on this map. And what's really cool about this map, both in Conquest and in Rush, is that there is multiple special weapons around the map, like there is usually on many Battlefield games before it. However, this one's a little bit different. There's two primarily that I seem to well, I've used one, but the other one looks freaking amazing, and I really want to get my hands on it. I've been trying to find it, and every single time I see exactly where it is. Someone either beats me to it, or an enemy kills me just before I'm able to pick it up. So basically there's an MG that's around there, which is the one I actually use in this gameplay and just go absolutely hammer with. And then there's the other one, which is a flamethrower, and both of them you get like armor and a lot of extra health, and but you're only able to use the one primary weapon, which is either the MG, which I will show off in this gameplay, or the flamethrower. And also beforehand, I'm also basically starting off this match with the SMG that is available, I believe, in the assault class. But it's okay. But honestly, for this map, because they've said that this is like one of the biggest maps that they've ever created for Battlefield, so the sniper rifles and the one shot one bullet, these type of rifles, for example, I can't think of the name of them right now, but they basically dominate the Battlefield. They're basically the semi-automatic rifles. So I'm pretty sure they have a more technical name than that, but that's the name that I can remember at the time. And this one is honestly one of my favorite ones. And the one thing about the Battlefield beta is that there's no customization really of the guns. They have different variants of each gun. I believe there's like 3 to 4. So it's basically like if you've seen like a few other bigger YouTubers gameplays of when they went and played on the map with the Zeppelin at like the Battlefield 1 convention or EA, whatever it was. That's basically what we had to work with in the beta. I don't believe anything else has been added, which it's pretty cool. The only thing I wish it was that it was that map, because I was really looking forward to using the Zeppelin and stuff like that. But that's fine. This is not like this is a bad map or anything like that. And what's really cool is that on Conquest that there is this for the other map it was a Zeppelin, for this map it's a train. And the train is pretty good in my opinion. Not as good or as devastating as the Zeppelin, but it's still pretty good. And what's cool about it is that usually you take up guns up in certain vehicles, and if that gun, like that gunner spot, is destroyed, you die. But in that one, if that one gets destroyed, you could just switch to another one and you're not even dead, which is really cool. But I don't think the train has that much of health, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because let's face it, it's given to the team that is doing the worst, and you don't want them to have this super ungodly advantage on you. it can get very, very frustrating. And I'm hoping is when the full game comes out, because I'm really going to try to pick up this game when it does fully come out, but I'm hoping that they're not going to be too overpowered. And all the little weapons, like I was talking about, like the MG and the flamethrower, they're not really that overpowered, because no matter what, you still got to learn how to use them. And even though, yes, you do have a little bit of extra health, you still, you can't just go all Rambo, because if you run into four people, as you'll see later on in the gameplay, like 4 to 5 people, and you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna get destroyed, period. You're doesn't matter how much more health. And right about here, there it is. That's what I came here for. And you can see this thing has an immense amount of ammo. So let me talk about how this works specifically. Yes, it does have 200 bullets in the magazine and 1,000 in reserve. However, you can't just consistently spray this. It does overheat, as you will see, and then basically you just have to cock back a bullet. You'll see right now, as soon as I kill this guy, I pick him off right then and there. And even though you can tell that all the bullets aren't out yet, it does that cocking motion, because the gun has now overheated. So you just can't constantly spray with this. You get another grenade. I don't know if it's a special type of grenade or whatever. I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure it's just your standard grenade. Not even an impact grenade or whatever, but it's still very, very good. Other thing about this MG is that you can't really pick people off at too much of a distance, which makes it balanced. But you would be able to if you burst fire it and you know what you're doing. But for you to kill them, they either have to be extremely hurt, or you have to burst fire a weapon, and it has to be completely out in the open. So that's the only way you're gonna be able to get that, is right here, as you see me save my teammate right here. That's like about the max range, honestly. Not too much farther, but like around this time is where I started going off. I believe that they were coming from like straight ahead, exactly what you see in the gameplay right now. And with the weird thing about Rush is that right here you're gonna see me going outside of the combat zone for my team, because we are attacking, and the defending side has more room to the back. That way they just can't get spawn trapped or whatever. And then plus they all have the base flags, and I'm pretty sure if you were to be on the defending team and you were to rush all the way out, it'd be the same thing for them. But right here, this is what I was talking about, where it's really, really cool. Oh, and another good thing is that you can actually medics can still give you health, so that's very, very helpful, because without that there was no way I would have been able to go off like I do here. Right here, honestly, I thought I was dead. I don't know if that is just the armor that saved me, because you would think me being that close to the explosion I'd be dead, but no. And look at this hand, it's just like they all keep coming and I just keep killing. But this is really, really good for this type of game mode. That's very, very objective wise, like it's a bomb plant. If you guys ever play Call of Duty, this is basically like Demolition, but a lot more hectic, and honestly a lot more better. And look at this, and this is another one that they just keep coming and I just keep killing. It's absolutely beautiful. The one thing I will say about this map though, right here on this, is that if you get the high ground, get up in the high canyons, it's pretty OP. I'm just gonna say that right now. It's almost too much for me sometimes, especially if they're up there with the Gouver, which is a sniper rifle that shoots extremely quick, because it's the main base weapon. It's unscoped, and not only that though, but even if your other sniper rifles are unscoped in Battlefield, you still need to be able to well, you still have to unzoom and then zoom back in to be able to kill anybody. Because if not, like you're zoomed in and you'll take a shot, and if you get a hit marker and you try to shoot again, it'll pull you out of the scope and then it'll pull you back in, because to cock a bullet. With that weapon, it's the complete opposite. So people are just matching up there and they're just raining down hell on you. And even though it doesn't have even though it only has 5 rounds in the magazine, they can shoot them off extremely quickly. But it isn't like too long range. It's a really weird sniper rifle, honestly. Like it's it is a sniper rifle, but it's honestly best at medium to short range. A lot of people like going around there and no scoping with it and such, which is not necessarily a bad thing, honestly. It brings a little bit more variety to Battlefield when it comes to sniper rifles, because you weren't able to do that before. However, a lot of people are getting upset with Call of Duty, and I can feel that a lot of the Call of Duty people are gonna come over here, and that's gonna be their main gun of choice. And the sniper rifles, the snipers from Call of Duty are gonna come over here and abuse the holy crap out of that, which I really hope that doesn't happen. But see, look, right here is where I start making my mistakes. I know that they're all coming right here, and I continue to press them right there. As soon as I started seeing all those guys, I should have just backed off. I should have got behind it and kept running back, but no, I didn't. And I just decided to push into them because I felt like I was unstoppable. And right there, and you can see after your health gets to like the 40 bar, you just start going, your health just starts going down extremely quickly. I don't know if it was because that they shot me with possibly a sniper rifle right there. It could have been the Gewehr like I was talking about, but I don't think so, because I've had this once before, and once I got down to that 40% health, that's when I just started getting hit and killed like that. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. Also, again, it keeps it balanced. When I get footage, well, when I try out the flamethrower, I will be recording it and trying to get you guys some gameplay for that, so look out for that next. But also wanted to tell you guys, if you have gotten this far into the video, that tomorrow I will be streaming Battlefield 1. If you're around the Pacific area, it would be between 5 and 6 and also p.m. and also in the morning from 12 to 2. Possibly could be changing that, but most likely not. Well, hopefully not, I should say. I might end up having to take a trip to the hospital tomorrow with my mother because she isn't feeling too well, but we'll see when that happens. But sometimes I don't always go with her, so we'll see what happens there. But it is what it is. And another thing I also wanted to talk about with this game is that I honestly hope that not a lot of Call of Duty players come here and ruin it for the Battlefield players. The beta is one thing, okay, because it's a free beta, everybody else can try it. And that's the same thing happened with the Titanfall beta, which honestly, if you had to so far, I didn't get that much time with the Titanfall beta, but if you had to put these two betas together, honestly, this one's shaping out to be a lot better than that one. And Battlefield is living up to the hype, even though they're having a lot of server problems at the time. They've been getting DDoSed, and I don't know if they just did not expect for so many people to be on the beta day one. Because let's face it, this has been one of the most hyped games, well, Battlefield games, in a very, very long time, and games in general. Because ever since Call of Duty went on the decline, people have been finding that new source for a FPS, and it's this seeming like it's gonna be it. Titanfall 2, very good game so far as a beta. And honestly, it's hard to see it's hard to see a lot of Call of Duty players coming here. I think they would fare better in Titanfall 2, but we'll see what happens, because this game has been a lot more hyped than than Titanfall 2, excuse me. But that's gonna pretty much wrap up the video, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube. Thank you guys for watching so much. The game is coming to an end right now, as you see. Like I said, 22-9. So if you guys did enjoy, I would really, really appreciate a thumbs up, and please stay tuned for way more Battlefield, more coverage on this channel. Sorry for the lack of uploads, but I'm going to be uploading and streaming a lot, so please stay tuned for that. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. My name is SHAREfactory. Thank you guys for once again coming back to That's What Gamer, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace. I'm pretty sure, like I said, I'm pretty sure I sent you a friend request, but in case